we've seen this crazy beef between your dad and Carl Froch. Before I get to that, I came across an interview of Tyson's from 8 years ago where he said the last real world champion in this country was Carl Froch, and he spoke really highly of Carl. But obviously, we've seen Carl, like, he doesn't mince his words. It's a bit like you, he just says what he thinks, and fair play to him, because he doesn't care about what people think. He just says what he thinks. But what do you make of this beef between your dad and Carl? Your dad's not really going to go fight him, is he?
Quite cringy, in all fairness, of my dad's behalf. I don't agree with it at all. Well, my dad's his own man. Like he says, he's his own man. He'll do what he'll do. I've never actually spoke to him about it. With my dad, he gets irate because he's emotionally exactly the same as me. He's emotionally involved with it. When he gets irate, he comes out with stuff. Listen, my dad's 50, however old he is. It is what it is. He'd be better off eating a cheese sandwich and watching telly, but he's a big name in it. I don't really care about that side of it. Want whatever. Listen, he's got a few people offering him out, and I think they're talking about fighting and all this carry on, but we'll see.
Would you want to see him fight?
No, not really. But the thing is, if you're opening your mouth and saying stuff, calling not individuals out, but calling everyone out, and someone wants to step up to the mark, you got to step up to the mark. Simple. And it is what it is. Would I like to see him fight? No. Would I like to see the fellas who's offering him fight? No. Would it be a good fight? Probably not. 60-year-old apiece. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of people who want to see it. But for me, I'm only interested in Tyson winning this fight. And after he's won this fight, I wouldn't even be bothered about seeing Tyson box anymore. Because it makes no difference. After Tyson wins this fight, it makes no difference if he gets knocked out, if he gets mopped up off the canvas. As long as he comes home after this fight, and the fight he has onwards there, I don't care. Because for me, he's completed the game after this fight.
And those are the words of Shane Fury. Once again, giving his take on responding to his father. And his counterpunch was simple. I don't agree with what my dad is doing. He's emotionally invested. He talks a lot of stuff. He gets pissed off. He gets unglued. He calls everybody out. And if he calls everybody out and he makes these legitimate offers to fight these guys that are a hell of a lot younger than him, and they want to step up, okay, you let your mouth pretty much write a check that your ass has to cash. Okay? Bars. And that's pretty much what he's saying. I mean, and my counterpunch, he's absolutely right. I mean, you got to give Shane some credit, but I mean, I think at some point, who's going to know him more than his son? Like, I know my father. I know he gets pissed off. He does this. He has his ways, and I know of those ways. You know what I mean? So when you hear things again and again and again, growing up, going through life, experiencing something that your father's doing, you pretty much know him like a book. Okay, there he is. There's dad going crazy again. There it goes. Okay, so yeah. So I look at that like that. Okay. And Shane knows that, hey, realistically, he's 60 years old. What's really going to happen? He's going to get beat up. He's going to get slapped around. And most importantly, he's going to get embarrassed. Calling out guys like that. Okay. We already know about Big John Egan or Big Joe Egan, right? Calling him out. Somebody his own size. And then I'm like this. If he doesn't want to fight him, you have no business calling out other people. You know what I mean? You're a guy, you're the father of, or you're the father of potential great fighters and current champions. Okay, and that's Tyson Fury, really. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what your role should be, and I think he should stay and be comfortable with that role and be happy with that. Yeah, I made a champion out of my nuts. You know what I mean? I shot a champion out of my nuts that died when he was an infant, that grew up to be damn near 7 feet tall. Yeah, that's my legacy. And I think he should be okay with that. Nothing more, nothing less. You guys tell me what you think of Shane Mosley counterpunching his dad, responding, "Dad, don't fight. I don't want to see you fight, but if you open your mouth, you might." Bars. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.